before we came for this show, I would like to just break the ice to tell you that we had to do an opinion poll of 500 people, young people, and indeed they seconded you to come and be part of this show. And indeed they wanted to hear from you. You are mentoring very many people from different parts of the country. And as I can tell you that these people, some of them are willing even to come and meet you. By the way, I had even some gift I was supposed to drop to you. They made, that's why I came here. I think they are going to, but indeed I'll drop it to you. Next time when I invite you on the show, I'll indeed give up, yeah, I'll indeed give you the gift from those children which they have given me to give to you.
Means that they are known. I am not. I have not been much as right now. I've picked up, and of course, with the publicity and the too much that we are doing, people are getting to know us and people are getting to love us. So you have to push hard. You have to publicize hard. You have to brand hard. You have to sell
youth media concepts. What we are going to do for you, this is an offer we are going to give you. We had something in mind. We basically termed it Ntende for MP initiative.
Oh,
so
okay.
So the issue is what we want to push forward. We want to make it like, you know, sometimes when you watch these political affiliations like NUP, the NRM, the DP, and so forth. Now, like the NUP, they came up with something like Muda to Muda, Muda ko Muda, something like that. 10,000 to uplift the financial position. And we have gotten to know the expenses, like branding, pushing your brand, publicity, advertising, and all that. I understand as a person who is coming in the new race, you need finance. Now, for us as the youth media concepts, we are going to help you, at least with this campaign of Ntende for MP initiative, Bugabula North Constituency, Kamuli District. We are going to share his contact, and after sharing his contact, it's going to be a mobile. I hope your number is on mobile money. Yeah. So all the well wishers who would like to support His Excellency Ntende Julius, the former president, if you have been a president before, you still hold that title sometimes. So I do believe we shall share his number, support him on mobile money. Even in the comment section, I'll share his contact. Any amount of money you can afford, you can put it there, but probably not less than 10,000. I do believe. Isn't it?
Well, one, I'm excited about this. I didn't know about this. I didn't know this is going to happen, but I'm excited about it. Thank you so much for status. I feel we need each other.
Yeah, true.
Everyone needs one another.
Yeah, true.
You know, so I think this is very beautiful. And if anyone really has something to push in for me, I would really be extremely grateful.
Because I understand right now you have a budget which you have to follow, and we wanted to meet this budget. We understand you may have a different budget, but I do believe for starters, if we can use this initiative and it can uplift and you can raise something like 50 million for this initiative. No, godly things can't be understood, but God does wonders mysterious ways.
My friend Andrew Makerere usually says omuntu wa wansi tayambidwa. I think today Andrew omuntu wa wansi ayambidwa. Alright, thank you.
If you have anything which you can drop on his mobile man number, by the you can find him on other social platforms. He will share them to us at the end of the video as I may speak. But probably I do believe if you take his mobile man number, indeed you will enjoy it because it's always there 24/7.
Yeah, but with as they send the finances in, as they support the cause, I think the finances are quite important, but the prayers are also important.
Yeah, true.
Maybe they're important. Someone should pray for us as well.
Okay. People go ahead and support Mr. Ntende Julius, the honorable to be MP Bugabula North Constituency, Kamuli District. Now, which we understand you have different political affiliations. We have DP, we have NUP, we have NRM, we have FDC. Which political affiliation are you going to be on? Which card are you using for which political party?
Okay, that's a beautiful question. Thank you so much. I chose, together with my team, to come as independent candidate.
True.
So we can be able to serve selflessly, really. So we are independent. I'm an independent candidate.
And I do believe if you are independent, even these people of different parties like NUP, NDP, NRM, they can still come. Because if you're independent minded, they can still come and be part of the cause.
Definitely. We have the best interest of everyone in the constituency at our hearts. We don't want to classify them by party or by color. We just want to take everyone the way they are and make sure we serve our constituency the best way we can.
Now, this is also driving me to the next question in this interview. I would like to understand. we understand this is a period of COVID-19.
Yes.
People have been going through different problems and different issues.
Yes.
What are those issues the people in Bugabula North Constituency are experiencing? They have been, I understand they have had some challenges even before COVID-19. Understand what are those challenges, and also during this COVID-19, which challenges are they facing, and what are the solutions? Which solutions have you put on board to get a way of making their lives better?
I think people in Bugabula North Constituency have had quite a number of challenges over time.
Yeah.
There's been an unceasingly escalating problem when it comes to education. I think Busoga, Kamuli is one of those places that every when examinations come back, that is PLE and so on, we have a particular position we usually hold somewhere, which is not very good. So our education is not been the best.
Okay.
Yeah? This is because there are very few schools, and because the schools that are there are actually not up to the best standard.
Okay.
And we feel that is one very big problem. We also feel there's a problem of transportation and roads and road networks.
Okay.
If you come to my place, you will see how bad and poor potholed those roads that they are. Okay, so we have a problem with that. Of course, health is equally one other problem that people are facing. Health challenges, especially when it comes to medical centers. In my area, there are a few of them, but even the drugs and the medicine that we desire are not there. Or even the medical people that are meant to be taking care of the patients are very few, and those that are there are not really motivated. So we have a problem with our health on that side. We also have a problem of water supply. In my area, you're going to find that there are very few boreholes in my place. Okay, and people are moving miles and miles to go and fetch water. When someone goes at 8 a.m., you expect them to come back maybe at 1 p.m. After that very long time period of waiting in the lane.
Okay.
So I think we have a problem with water supply. Electricity, I can tell you this for sure. Yes, much as there is electricity along the main roads, it hasn't yet gotten into those other places. And this has caused other problems because now people cannot set up businesses because there is no electricity. Okay, there's unemployment. Young people are always in the trading centers playing games, Mweso, Ludo, and name it. And I feel it's a very, very big cancer that is eating us up, the unemployment. So there's quite a number of things.
Like even during COVID-19, which are some of the few problems which they are going through? If you can enlighten us, give us like 2 or 3 challenges.
I think the unsung poverty has escalated because now people are not have not been working very well. There's a time when we went into a lockdown, it did not spare us too. And so I think that the poverty is on there. People don't have money. People are not having food. And of course, education is down, so we cannot teach. So during COVID-19, people in Bugabula are facing the same things like other people. Now, the challenge we have in our places, we may not have the sanitizers because we're in the village. We may not have the masks because we're in the village. Okay. And yet we are equally prone in case that attacks us. There's a likelihood it will attack us too. Okay. People will suffer from it too, but they don't have all these things because we're in a village, and it's simply because the leaders there, the current people, have not really taken trouble to come through for them. So those are some of the problems we really face.
Okay. I understand that we have been so political. I don't know if we have been so political, but we've been trying to open the eyes and the minds of different people who are watching this video and this show. Okay. Before we wrap up everything in the show, who are your role models or mentors? The people whom you look up to and you be like, one day, one time. Because I understand you also personally mentor or a role model to a few gentlemen and few people.
To a lot of people
and young gentlemen and young women, especially your fellow people. And I don't know, people may be very many whom you are trying, who look up to you as a role model and a mentor. But you personally, who are your role models or mentors? Who are your role models?
Wow, that's a very interesting question. One, I am a very huge believer, and I love God so much. And my best mentor or role model is Jesus Christ. I look up to him in so many ways. I'm going to tell you why I look up to him in so many ways. I think in life there are quite a number of things that are hard pressing. There are times when you're going to be on the wall and you feel like this is impossible to be done. There are times when you're going to be in a place and you feel like you've been so betrayed and you've been so left alone. The times when you're going to feel like the world is not a better place for you to be in. And I saw how Jesus Christ went through his life on earth, and I just feel so inspired. I feel so mentored into believing that it is very possible, especially whenever you look at the greater good. I'm going to give you the reason as to why I feel the same way. There was a time during Jesus Christ's time on earth when he went to Mountain Sinai and said, God, if it is possible, take this cup from me. But if it is your will, let your will be done.
Okay.
When everyone was seeming to be running away from him, when everyone that he trusted, even some of his followers and apostles and people he used to work with betrayed him. When he was hit, when he was supposed to carry that cross, when he was meant to carry that cross, he went through a lot of persecution and long suffering. Okay, but then he believed because he knew there was a greater glory. So he's one of my mentors, and people I look up to. I know that is crazy, but I look up to him. And there's a gentleman. He was a president of the U.S. He is extremely interesting. I feel he's an interesting gentleman. It's called Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
I get to learn quite a number of things from Barack Obama, and I learn a lot of things from him.
He had a slogan which he used in his campaign. He used to say, "Yes, we can."
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very nice slogan.
Yes,
Indeed. It was a very nice
and once
slogan.
you have that on the inside of you, then you know it is possible. Yes, you can.
He was the first American black president, and he also originated from Kenya, our neighbors.
Yeah.
And I do believe, you see, if your mentor is a man who has done things which can't be done by then, I do believe it will also wrap up.
And his mentorship has unfortunately been an online mentorship, because I only watch him in videos and all that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Let me ask you a question. Now, what if God one time gives you that opportunity to meet your role model, Barack Obama? What will be your first 3 to 4 words? What will you tell him? Your first 3 to 4 words?
God is great. God is great. But I don't want to forget one of my very strong pillars as well. My father, my friend, my professor is called Professor Balunyo. He has also been one of the people that has mentored me so much, and I appreciate him so much.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a number of them. If I list, the list is endless. There is Arthur Mukembo, there is Edwin Musime, there is Chama Gero, there is a lot of people.
Yeah, true.
There's a lot of people.
Okay, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years from now?
Very far.
Okay.
Very far from here.
You give us an artistic expression.
You want me to draw a picture?
Yeah, let's try to, for the viewer out there,
yes,
try to give them that artistic expression.
Well, when I look at myself 5 years from now, I feel I'm going to be a person who's going to be able to inspire quite a number of people, be able to motivate and empower quite a number of people. I feel I'm going to be the person who's going to serve this country in various ways, in leadership, in a lot of things, really. So I see myself impacting quite a lot of people's lives positively.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the viewers of our show, comment and also share with your friends. Also be there to support Mr. Ntende Julius as he's looking up to contest to be the MP Bugabula North Constituency in Kamuli District. As the youth media concept, we do indeed support him accordingly. And as I may say, my name is SANYA DERRICK, your host for today, and my guest for today's show has been Mr. Ntende Julius. But before we wrap up everything, I'd like to ask him to give us that closing remarks before we close the show and end the show. Yes, Mr. Ntende Julius, give us your closing remarks.
Thank you.
To our viewers out there.
I think to the young people out there that are viewing and tuning into this show and support the show, first and foremost, I want to say thank you so much for always watching and for always tuning in. I think it is a great thing. You get to learn quite a number of things from everyone's story, because we have very unique and different stories. Before I can part, to the young people, to me, I feel everyone has something on the inside of them. Everyone has something they were meant to be.
Okay.
And everyone has that particular niche that they can be able to be good and better at. And I feel you need to embrace that. Always try to identify yourself, know what you're good at, and please do that. Okay. And do not forget to always believe in yourself and know that there is nothing impossible under the moon. Everything is possible if you believe.
Now,
and lastly, to let them know that everything that you want to, see, everything that you would want to have into existence is actually on the inside of you. So just allow it to manifest.
Now, like for example, we have more viewers. Today you have impacted different lives of people. Some of our viewers would like to understand, where can they find you? How can they contact you? Like as we contacted, God, by God's grace, we are here, we contacted each other. So I would like you to tell the viewers out there, how can they contact you? Like when they want like your social media platforms, like on Facebook, Twitter, Viber, every social media platform.
I'm on Facebook. My name is Julius Ntende. So when you go to Facebook, just type in Ntende Julius. You can as well like our Facebook page, which is Ntende Julius for MP Bugabula. On Twitter at Julius Ntende, and for now I'm on those particular ones, and maybe my number, which I'm going to share.
Indeed, I'm going to share his mobile money number, and I think it's on 24/7.
It's calling number.
Yeah, it's a calling number. By the way, I understand he's a very busy gentleman, but first of all, I would like to thank you so much for the time you have spared to come and be part of this show. You know, you have been so busy with other things for campaigning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing our show. Thank you so much for coming for this show. If you have enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, and also share with your friends. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Fire flame, fire flame, fire